Hi, and welcome back to It's Never Too Late to Date. We are the channel about dating after the age of 60. And today is our Saturday morning question of the week. And before I read that question, I like to always start off with a success story. It's all about encouraging people that are 60 and over to get out and find that companion that they're looking for to share the rest of their lives with. And sometimes it's not that easy, but it can happen. So here's a success story to prove it. I was a 72-year-old bride. Now we are 76 and 74 and having the time of our lives. We serve God and each other. Don't be afraid of marrying interracially. I'm black and he's white. We are happy. Linda and Larry. So, love stories like that. And hopefully that's encouraging to some of you. These guys met in their 70s. And by then, most people have decided that it's too late for them. It's too late. And I think that you tend to do that about everything in your life once you pass that age of 70. For whatever reason, people think, well, it's too late for me to start anything new, whether it's a new business, whether it's a new romance, or even a new deal like working out at the gym or eating better. You figure that you're too old, might as well just kind of coast on into the end of your days. And I am not about that at all. I just really would like to encourage people to live your life to the fullest until you can't anymore. Now, on to our question of the week. I'm really struggling with online dating. I hate just swiping away someone based on my interpretation of their brief profile. Am I supposed to be talking to a bunch of people all at the same time? Setting a lot of dates all at once? Ugh, I'm overwhelmed. All right, let's take this letter a step at a time here and answer each section individually. And for the first part, mainly she's talking about she's really struggling. She hates just swiping away someone based on her interpretation of their brief profile. And I think that a lot of people feel this way. It's online dating can be overwhelming. It's like overstimulation. You've got too many people that you're looking at. You're trying to decipher who's the best person to possibly start a communication with. And sometimes it can be really hard. And so it's not something you have to do quickly. So don't feel like you have to rush into it, but just take your time and go through looking at the photos shouldn't be your biggest motivation, but the profiles should be. And don't be afraid to make the first move and just send a chat. Hey, I like what you said in your profile that you like to go hiking, or I like that you have seen some great movies lately. Just find a question inside of that profile that you're reading and respond to it. If they respond back and you get a conversation going, then by all means, say, hey, I don't like just chatting. I really would like to be able to meet in person. You can tell so much more about a person when you're right in front of them. How about we meet and have coffee? And as always, pick a public place, be safe. And even after you set up that coffee date, most of your online dating sites are somehow connected with Facebook or some other social media, and especially Tinder, which is the site that I was on. And you can look at their profiles, more about them on that social media site. So when I first met or first started chatting with David, I was able to go to his Facebook page, look at some of the other pictures that were there, and look at different posts that he had made, find out the friends that he has, that kind of thing, just to see if we had any in common, and we did not. And so just doing a little background research. It's even some people even suggest that you should always contact a investigator and somebody who can do a background check or give you some more information about this person. It's definitely important to be safe. Now, one thing that I always tell people do is always meet in a public place, and that first month or so, you're going to be kind of sticking to public places. You're not going to invite him to your place, and you're not going to go to his place. I know some people don't think that that's a big deal, but you don't want to put yourself in jeopardy in any ways. So you want to keep everything public till you feel like you've gotten to know some people, got to know the person better, and then also during that time, I know one thing that I did is one of the public things that David and I did together, where it was during the summer, or just in spring, early summer, is I invited him down to a outdoor concert that was happening in our area, and a bunch of my friends were going to be there. So that was perfect. He got to meet some of them, they got to meet him, and I got a lot of input from my friends as to what they thought. He didn't feel put on the spot, but I mean, they could, but he did not, and he just felt like, wow, you got a lot of friends down here that like to get out and go out and do things with you. So it was a good way to kind of start into a relationship possibility. And so most of you have friends, invite them to something that you've got other friends there, get your other friends' input on them, all of that. There's tons of things you can do to feel more comfortable about moving forward in a relationship with a new person. Now, on her second thing is, am I supposed to be talking to a bunch of people at the same time? Yes. You could do it one at a time, but a lot of times you're going to have 1 to 3 people that you find on a dating site that all kind of would fit what you're looking for. And if you choose to do one at a time, you may be missing out on some other one that might be even better for you. So my experience was I was talking to, I think, 3 people online, and then I had an old college friend who had reached out to me, and we were chatting a little bit. And it wasn't hard for me to figure out, kind of which direction I wanted to go. And when you're talking to more than one at a time, I don't want to say that you're comparing them with each other, but you are. You're able to see, okay, this guy is reaching out more, and he's definitely treating me nicer. He's taken me more places, or he seems more interested. And you can compare them when you're seeing more than one. It's not like you're sleeping with a bunch of people at one time. No, you're not going to be doing that. All you're doing is chatting. You're getting to know them. You may go out to coffee with each one of them, but once you've done that, you can get a feel for this one, I feel way more comfortable with this one than that one. And you can make some good choices based on that, with comparing all the guys with each other. The main thing that I want to get across is with online dating, and everybody takes it so seriously. And you just want to go out and meet new people, whether it's online or not. You're meeting new friends, and it's just like what you meet anybody, whether it's a woman, a man. If you meet somebody and you feel like you have a connection, then usually you continue to reach out to that person, and you guys get together and you get to know each other better. It doesn't matter what sex they are. It's all about whether you feel like you've got a connection with that person, and it works with friendship as well as companionship and love. Same thing. So don't be afraid to, you know, be talking with a few people at the same time. Go out on a few coffee dates with different people. Then, once you've decided that you want to move forward and pursue one of those people, you have that discussion with them. I feel like we're really hitting it off, and I would like to see where this goes. It Can we do that exclusively until we figure things out? And most people will respond either way. If they're, oh, I'm not looking for a long-term relationship, then you'll know that you're so barking up the wrong tree with that person, so to speak. So just be open and honest. We're at that age where you can pretty much say what you want to say to people and not worry about, whether it's going to hurt your feelings or not. I know some people still are feeling self-confident, but why? You've never met this person before. You're meeting them for the first time, maybe gone out on a couple dates. You may really like them, but don't take too long to figure out where it's going. Because if it's not going to go anywhere, then you'll know. You'll find out, and you're not wasting a lot of your time trying to figure that out. Ask the questions that need to be asked. And then once you've determined who you're really connected with, and if they're on the same page as you are, then you take that step by step as well and spend more time with each other, get to know each other, and then take it from there. But I guess the main message for me is don't take dating so seriously. You want to relax with it, have fun with it, and look at it from the point of view that you're just getting to know somebody new. And it doesn't matter whether it's for dating purposes or what. It's just online system is just a way for you to get to meet more people than you normally would if you were just out and about meeting people organically. So hopefully that helped. I know a lot of you out there have had experiences with online dating, or even if it's not online dating, if you have been in a situation where you've been attracted to two different people at the same time, and how you've handled that in a respectable way for everybody involved. And I would love for you to share your experiences, and be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.